Tonight, an alleged Japanese kingpin and his associates are in jail, accused of plotting to trade U.S. weapons with foreign insurgents in exchange for huge amounts of meth and heroin. Takeshi Ebisawa, who officials believe is a high-ranking member of the Japanese crime syndicate Yakuza, was arrested on Monday, along with 2 Thai nationals, according to a press release from the Department of Justice. The DOJ alleges that Ebisawa was the central figure in a plot to funnel large amounts of American weapons, including machine guns, sniper rifles, and missile launchers to ethnic militias in Myanmar. According to the complaint filed in the Southern District of New York, a series of meetings took place across the world where Ebisawa and his associates planned a complex exchange of weapons for heroin and meth to be sold on the streets of New York City. But their American arms dealer was actually an undercover agent for the Drug Enforcement Administration. Since 2019, text messages, phone calls, and in-person meetings were surveilled by authorities. In February of 2021, the Yakuza boss allegedly met with undercover agents in a warehouse in Copenhagen, Denmark, where he inspected an array of weapons, including anti-tank rocket launchers, machine guns, and automatic rifles. Ebisawa, seen here according to the government posing with one of the rocket launchers, later sent the undercover agent a list of weapons and ammo he wanted to purchase. Authorities say in the complaint that the weapons were going to be sold to ethnic militia groups in Myanmar. The country experienced a military coup last year after Aung San Suu Kyi's party won in a landslide. Mass protests were quashed, but there's now widespread violence around the country. The weapons in this case expected to contribute to the fighting in a, quote, civil war against the current military government, according to court documents. In September, associates of the 4-person conspiracy exchanged a $17,000 shipment of heroin in a hotel in Bangkok, authorities say. They confirmed the transfer via WhatsApp with the DEA agent. U.S. Attorney Damian Williams saying in a press release the drugs were destined for New York streets and the weapon shipments were meant for factions in unstable nations. Members of this international crime syndicate can no longer put lives in danger and will face justice for their illicit actions. Ebisawa is now charged with narcotics importation, conspiracy to acquire surface-to-air missiles and other weapons, and money laundering. NBC reached out to his attorney, who said Ebisawa pleaded not guilty to the charges and had no further comment. If found guilty, Ebisawa faces up to life in prison.
All right, Priscilla joins us now live in studio. So, Priscilla, how much are we talking when it comes to drugs here, like that we're going to come into New York? And then I also understand you have some new reporting on some of the sort of the code words they were using.
Yeah, so according to the court filings, they were referring to weapons as bamboo and drugs as cake and ice cream in their negotiations and conversations. And in terms of the amount of drugs, we are talking about more than 1,100 pounds or more than 100 kilos each of heroin and meth that they were planning to distribute right here in New York City, according to officials.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.